you've imagined it 1,000 times. The engine roars beneath you. The wind cuts through the tension of your 9 to 5. And for once, you feel truly alive. But here's the truth: buying your first motorcycle isn't what Instagram tells you it is. It's not just the thrill of the throttle or the sleek paint job. It's a life decision that can unlock freedom, confidence, and even wealth, or turn into your biggest regret. This isn't a video about specs or brands. This is what no one tells you about buying your first bike and what could make or break your future on two wheels. Stick around until the end, because the last point? Most first-time buyers never see it coming, and it's the one thing that can either make your lifestyle epic or painfully short-lived. The dream and the trap. 1. You're not buying a bike, you're buying a lifestyle. Let's get one thing clear: when you walk into that dealership, you're not just buying a motorcycle, you're investing in an identity. You're stepping into a world where freedom, power, and status collide. But here's the twist: most people don't realize they're buying into a dream they haven't fully defined. Do you crave long solo rides on winding roads? Or are you picturing yourself rolling up to a beach club with a designer helmet under your arm? Knowing what lifestyle you actually want isn't optional, it's your foundation. Because if you buy a cruiser when you're a speed junkie at heart, you'll hate the ride. If you buy cheap and expect luxury, you'll feel like a poser. Know your dream. Define it first. Then buy the bike that matches the man or woman you're becoming. 2. The dealer won't tell you what's wrong, but the streets will. Here's a harsh truth: dealers are not your friends. They'll sell you the shiniest thing you can afford, even if it's totally wrong for your riding skill, your height, or your goals. They won't mention the twitchy throttle that makes low-speed turns a nightmare. They won't talk about the maintenance nightmare waiting under that chrome. The streets will teach you that. The hard way. Every scar, every close call, every OS **** moment comes from skipping the learning curve. You wouldn't jump into a Lamborghini on your first driving lesson, right? Treat your first bike like your first gym membership: start smart, learn fast, level up later. Because power without skill? That's a fast lane to the ER, not to freedom. 3. Cheap bikes can look rich if you know where to look. You don't need a $25,000 Ducati to turn heads. You just need the right eye and the right mods. A matte wrap, bar-end mirrors, a performance exhaust, custom levers. These upgrades cost less than your latest iPhone and make a $5,000 bike look like a beast. This is how you play the luxury game without getting played. Because the goal isn't just to own a bike, it's to make people wonder what you ride, how you afford it, and what your life must be like. That's influence. That's power. That's the lifestyle. The transformation. For confidence comes after the first drop. Every new rider fears that moment, the first drop. It might be at a stop sign, or a tight U-turn, or in front of people. And when it happens, it feels like your dream just shattered with the sound of scraped metal. But let me tell you this: every confident rider you admire has dropped a bike. And every time, they stood back up, brushed it off, and came back sharper. The bike doesn't make you fearless. Failing and coming back does. So if you're scared to drop it? Good. That means you care. But don't let fear keep you from becoming the rider and the person you're meant to be. 5. The helmet hides the struggles, but they're real. From the outside, it looks glamorous. The bike. The gear. The ride. But behind every helmet is a real human being. One who might be using the ride to escape stress. Or rebuild confidence after failure. Or just feel something real in a world that's become too fake. This is your escape, but it's also your therapy. So when you ride, ride with honesty. Know that the struggles don't disqualify you, they empower you. Because every mile is a reminder, you're still in control. Even when the world isn't. 6. You will lose friends, and gain a brotherhood. Not everyone will understand your decision. Some friends will mock it. Some family might worry. Some relationships might fade. But in their place, something incredible happens. You find people who live for the ride. People who wait at the next stoplight just to ride with you. People who treat a Sunday ride like a sacred ritual. This isn't just a community, it's a brotherhood. A sisterhood. A tribe. When you ride, you belong. Not because of the bike you own, but because of the road you've chosen to walk or ride alone. 7. Most first-time riders miss this one crucial habit. Everything so far leads to this. Because even if you get the perfect bike, even if you ride smart, look rich, and join the tribe, there's one daily habit that separates legends from statistics. Most riders ignore it. And it's the one thing that could literally save your life or elevate it beyond anything you've imagined. We'll break that down. The revelation and the ride ahead. 8. Ride with a ritual. The pros do something most beginners never learn, they ride with a ritual. Before every ride, check the bike. Look at the tires. Listen to the engine. Feel the machine before you start it. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you prepare. Because this isn't just a vehicle. It's an extension of you. That daily 60-second ritual? It trains your focus. It sharpens your instinct. It keeps you alive. And over time, it turns you from a guy who owns a motorcycle to a rider who commands one. 9. Your bike is a mirror. Your motorcycle is more than metal and fuel. It reflects how you think, how you dream, how you show up. Is it clean or chaotic? Tuned or neglected? Do you push it to the edge, or let it gather dust? Your bike becomes a symbol of who you are becoming. And when you start treating it like your future, with care, with pride, with purpose, that mindset bleeds into everything else. Your confidence grows. Your style sharpens. Your vision for life becomes undeniable. 10. This is just the beginning. You thought buying your first bike was about transportation. But now, you see. It's a declaration. That you're no longer waiting to feel alive. That you're not afraid to stand out. That your life won't be defined by limits, but by leaps. So the next time someone asks why you bought a motorcycle, tell them this. You didn't buy a bike. You bought your freedom. And trust me, the ride has just begun. Subscribe if you're ready to ride smarter, live louder, and build the life most only dream about. Welcome to the lifestyle.